Wait till the playoffs. Regular season and playoffs are two different monsters.
Three times already?
Three times
last year during the regular season.
Okay, but look at this shit. We 3 times, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
The first game was like by 40, 35, right?
50. They were all in the 50s.
Mm-hmm. And then the second one was about 30.
30,
and then the second one was at 15. At least you guys are lowering the fucking...
We're getting closer. We're getting closer to a better looking loss.
Round of applause for the Knicks. Round of applause for the Knicks.
You know, I was at I don't know, I think I was in the supermarket, and the two guys that was working in the counter, there were two guys working from the other side, and they were talking about something that one of their boys did, which when I was listening, I was like, what the fuck? So this is what I want to talk to you guys about, right? Like, bro code. We have it, right? We have it. I ain't gonna lie. We understand. But I could also, when I was listening to homeboys talk, I was like, yeah, I could understand how some stupid ass could break that rule, right? So my question to y'all is it real or overrated?
Definitely real.
Y'all thinking too hard about that, bro.
Definitely real, bro.
Damn, I was still thinking about it.
I'm not thinking about it.
It depends.
It's just that, you know, not a lot of people use bro code no more.
Well, but dude, seriously? Seriously?
You thought about it for a little time.
Well, you know what? Bro code is a complicated thing because there's a lot of layers to bro code, right? There's that element, that middle school bro code, which is unrealistic. And then there's like,
middle school bro code, you barely have hair on your balls, bro. It's like, they don't know what bro code means yet.
But that's what I'm saying. But like, when you're middle school, high school, like that bro code is completely different from when you're a grown man. There's different situations. There's a lot of layers to that question.
I just think this, bro. Very, very simple, right? There's two types of bro code, right? The bro code, like the one that if your boy asks you to go do something illegal, you go, we've seen that meme, right? What car we taking? Right?
Where we burying the dead bodies at?
I didn't want to get that deep. Like, I just want to say.
That's what she said.
You got that off.
So you want to, that's that bro code, right? Like, what car we taking? We see that, right? And then there's the other one that, let's say your boy goes to the Marines. He's in the Marines. He goes out in the army. To a war, and something happens to him out there. And you and him were tight, his family and everything. Now you're going back home to his place. You're helping his wife out. You're bringing them dinner. You're helping him out. And then you and homeboy's wife take that glance like, hey, thank you for all that you're doing for me. I really appreciate you.
You watching too many Hallmark movies, bro.
Hello, son.
You got this shit on TikTok. I see those stories on TikTok.
Oh, man.
That's my wife's fault. My wife's on that homework. Anyway, so the circumstances is, let's say your boy dies and his wife is just fine.
Okay.
But you're single. I'm not saying that. We're just saying that we were single. Not this bullshit that we were doing that. I'm saying that we were single, right? And your boy dies. And a few months later, you get it on with his wife. And you're raising now his children.
Okay.
Is that fucked up?
And the family,
and the family, too much about it.
As I say, and the man's family, it might seem fucked up, and her family side might not. It depends.
That's a good concept.
It depends on how they feel. I mean, does it? Is it fucked up? Yes. And it's crazy because I did the story with my family, and some of them agree with it, some of them didn't agree. But they're still married to this day.
Oh, okay.
And everything's good.
It's meant to be.
I think, well, when you get married, it says till death.
Death do you part. And then you die, and then you apart. So it's all gains.
It's all for grabs after you die.
Have you ever seen this?
For the dead guy, yeah.
What's that movie with the guy that plays Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man?
What's it? But Patterson?
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man.
I forgot the name of the guy, the guy. Well, the whole point is that he's a soldier, and he goes to war, and in the war, supposedly they declare him dead. So his wife, whatever, and the brother was taking care of the family. The brother and the wife, the guy that supposedly died, fell in love. They had a relationship, and they found the guy alive,
like a BOW, right? He was alive.
So when they brought him back down, él tenía PTSD. That's what they call it, PTSD, and he was driving crazy. The whole family thought he was dead, so they were already doing they're already doing their thing.
They moved on.
So when he came back, everything was rough on the family, the kids, everything. Even the kid, you can see it in the film. I can remember the name of the film right now, but they like sitting down at the table. He's trying to, regañándola, y la chamaquita, she just get up and say, "Yo, that's why my mom is fucking your brother," type of thing.
Oh, she ratted him out like that.
Yeah. It's a good movie. You guys can watch it. I just don't remember the movie right now.
I think I watched it, but it's an old movie.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. But the thing is, does it matter if it was his boy? Because they say he died.
That's his brother.
But he died.
But that was his brother, though.
I know, but listen to me. He died. Supposedly. Right. And eventually she was probably going to move on with somebody. But did it make it worse that it was his brother?
For them, I guess.
Because you're saying that eventually he was looking at her differently, had feelings for her eventually, sometime.
Might have been earlier. Never know.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. In my opinion, I feel like it would be worse if it was my brother than somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I die, like cool. In my opinion, she's okay to move on. I don't expect it to be, widower, lone widower forever. Pero que yo vuelva de la muerte y encuentre, like, my ex-wife, I could see from above, and then she remarried with my brother. I feel some type of way, bro.
But, like you said, she's gonna remarry, or she's gonna date. She's gonna move on. So, would you not, I'm not saying I agree with it, I'm just saying this is a perspective I'm throwing out there. Wouldn't you rather want a person that raising your kids?
True.
That's a good point.
I think I would.
But I think my brother has good morals and stuff like that, so I get what you're saying.
But, like I said, I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just saying, like, wouldn't you want that?
That's a good perspective.
The thing is, will my wife be into my brother?
That's the shit, though.
I don't think so.
But he'd be dead. You'd be dead.
But that's the shit, though, because then, you start thinking,
my wife has to be into my brother.
But this is the thing. Well, your brother doesn't live in Jersey,
so I'm good.
You're in the clear. You're in the clear.
Yeah.
But that's
you can't take my wife, and letting you know right now, you're too far.
Because then you start thinking, like, were you always into him, or was it just
right.
Exactly. It's like, this is my chance. Let me.
But we're talking if I die. Let's just say if I break up with her.
No.
Let's say your boy breaks up with her, just walks away. Oh, we're done.
No.
And then later on, you run into her at a supermarket and it's like, what's up? It says, I heard you broke up, and you start talking, and next thing you know, you're dating. Like, that's definitely crossing the line.
No, you can't do it.
You know where the death thing comes in, though? You know where that would happen? No. I'm sorry. How that changes things. People bond over trauma, right? So if you died, right? You died, even though I'm related to your wife, but if you died and I wasn't related,
literally her cousin.
Yeah. If you died.
El diablo.
Ha pasado este tipo, ¿no?
Nosotros somos dominicanos, tú nunca sabes. Que yo soy inderante.
Yadira, ¿tú viste?
Los primos de primo.
Oh my God, Yadira, corre.
Corre, Yadira, corre. But if you die, right? People tend to bond over trauma. Everybody's in that same household grieving over you, right? That's where some shit like that would happen.
Yeah, I see that. But I always feel like you would have to eventually, one point or another, in the time that they were together alive, like when he was alive, that you had some sort of feelings for her. Or even you thought like, damn, she looks fine. Like,
or it crossed your mind. I get what you're saying.
It crossed your mind or something, because you just can't just pop in and go, I'm going to take over. Tap me in, bro, before you die. Like,
all right, but let's get away from the brother thing, right? So what?
Oh, that's true.
The question was your bro, right?
Yeah.
So let's take death out of the equation.
Okay.
Is it ever okay for either you to date one of your friend's exes, or vice versa, one of your friends to date your ex? Would you be okay with that?
No.
Doesn't matter how much time has passed.
No, that's you wasn't a friend. You was just there because you like my ex, and you just trying to swoop things.
So is the ex just a girlfriend, or this is a wife with kids?
See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's different layers to this shit. Cause like for example, I could have dated a girl in middle school, right? And bro, you guys reconnected. I'm already married with kids.
True.
I'd be okay with that.
You've moved on. That happened 20 years ago.
But we're talking about now. We're talking about
we're talking about now.
Now, let's say you and I are like childhood friends. You and I have been close since 8 years old, right? All right, 20. I'm married now. Now you're dating fulanita, that I dated when I was in middle school. Should I be pissed about that? I don't think so.
Not really, because that shit was like in middle school. Nah, but when we're talking about right now, like the present, then right there, like with the girl you drive right now, if that shit, means like you split up or whatever, not, and somebody of your friends just come and, started dating her, they're there. But like past middle school, no, I don't think so. That's a childhood, that's like a childhood love.
Yo creo que si está tan trazado ya de ese tiempo, eso no importa.
Pero ella gente that was
ahora.
No, ahora no. Again,
si pasa ahora, will you be, it doesn't even matter because you'd be dead. Like, it doesn't even matter.
No,
like,
we're taking death out of the equation. We're taking death out of the equation.
It's true. So you see, it's rough because you might see them together. You're going to see them together.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's just middle school.
But let's say he's your boy.
Yeah,
no, not middle school. We're talking about now.
Now, you know what would happen in that scenario? You would no longer be friends. I could say, yeah, and it's crazy because it could be a fling that you have with her, right? Like, let's say my current girlfriend right now, right? We split up. You guys a year from now start dating. We're no longer friends. Most people can agree. I believe we can agree with that. Mm-hmm. We're no longer friends. Now, you guys could have just slept together. You fucked up our friendship over like a fling, right? Mm-hmm. Now, if you guys get married, cool. I'm cool with that. I mean, we won't be friends probably. I can't look at you the same way. But at least you found happiness. You found some type of, cool. Good for you. But you fucked up a friendship.
Good for you. Good for you.
Good for you.
Good for you. I don't think so. You hook up with my wife after if I break up with her or something.
I hope you're miserable.
You've been checking out my wife the wrong way all this time.
For a long time. That's what I'm saying.
And even if I checked out your wife a certain way, let's say I was single, right? And you invite me to your house and I check out your wife a certain way, it's still like, I can't do it. That was my boy. Like, I can't do it. I'm crossing the line. Hay más mujeres en este mundo, loco. Tú no tienes que estar atrás de esa. Esa es la verdad.
Con lo suave.
Taking it personal, bro. Taking that shit personal, bro. Find out your house about this.
So my wife don't look good enough for you to check her out? Is that what you saying?
No, I ain't say that.
So your chances my wife is unattractive.
You didn't say that.
That's what you say?
I didn't say that either.
Tú estás buscando
problemas, loco. Ven acá. So you trying to tell me this doesn't look good? Está en estudio allá tomando café. Dile que entre para acá. In the commissary.
And we back.
Chris, búscala. Dile que venga para acá.
Dile que venga para acá.
It's the bullshit.
Shit.
All our wives are watching the program in the studio, and they just looking at them like, who would you date if one of them die? That's what they're having over there. That's what they're having over there. It's too tall. It's too young. It's too short. It's too fat. Nah, but that's it's the funny thing is that it happens all the time. It may not happen. We talk shit like we think it might not happen to us. Like, we don't know.
Actually, I got another scenario.
We're blessed.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. Now I got another scenario. So this happened to me when I was younger, right? But I'm gonna just throw this out there. Has in the past, right? We're talking about your whole entire life. Has any one of your friends' exes, or I'm sorry, current girlfriends, ever like thrown a shot at you? Te tiró un ojito, te tiró, was a little too friendly for your liking?
Two.
No.
On the alcohol, any other drugs?
In general, your whole life. Just any one of your friends' wives. You just,
like you chilling and then
just a little too friendly.
She's like all too touchy and shit.
The thing is that there are people like that in real life. Like, I'm very sociable. I'm a friendly guy.
You and I both talk with our hands. I see
that. Right, and I do that. But it could also be taken out of content when people think like, oh, he's flirting. I'm not. I'd like to conversate. I like to talk to you about stuff, whatever. I was just going to my wife could be in the other side of the room and I could be talking to you on this side of the room and people will look at it like, oh, why is he talking to her? I said, but that's just what we do, right? So now the person who's listening to you could take it that way, like, oh, he's flirting with me? I said, no. He's hitting on me. No, I'm just being friendly. Like, I'm just the way I am, right? So it could be a certain thing that women are the same way. Where they are that way, they're talking to you and you right away because maybe let's say you're not in a relationship, right?
Right.
And you're looking to date and you might take that a certain way because you're looking for any doors open to kind of go in and pursue a relationship. So you might take it that way because she's just being friendly. You're thinking like, oh, she's flirting with me. And she walks away like, oh, I guess she wasn't.
Do you bring that up to your boy?
Oh, you saw about that was his girl.
So my girl, right? Or, you know, his girl, let's say. We're at a gathering. You feel like she's been a little too.
Oh.
Do you bring that up?
Oh.
Does that fall under the umbrella of bro code?
I will tell you right now. If it was me, I'm talking as an older guy. If that would happen, I kind of know already what's going on and nothing really happened. If she was flirting, nothing happened. Because I wasn't flirting back, right? So I understand my code, my line. I didn't cross it.
Okay.
I'm not going to go tell my boy, yo, la mujer tuya estaba ahí rapeándome loco, ¿qué pasa? Right? I'm not going to do that because the truth is your boy's going to look at me and go, the hell are you talking about? Right? So pero ahora, de aquí adelante, I know where I got to step. ¿Sabes? Yo ya la conozco a ella y voy a estar como, yo no voy a encontrarme en un sitio solo con ella. Y si yo voy a visitar a mi homeboy y no está ella, yo no entro a la casa. No me encuentro, I'm trying to avoid not being alone with her because I already know. Right?
Right.
Because I think I'm not going to go run to my boy and say, yo, your girl was flirting with me.
Because in reality, she could not. She could not have been. Yeah, she could have just been extra friendly.
Yeah.
Right. And then you look like an asshole.
Because I'm the type of person, same as well. Like, I like to talk with my hands. So I forgot to be like, you know, hey, yo, you know, esto te lo otro. Te estoy sobando. Hey.
Oh, my God.
Like, that could be
Why are you flirting?
But that could be misconstrued. There's people who talk like that. Now, that's something that tests people's friendships as well. Because, like I said, it's a touchy situation where you got to tell. I feel like something has to be like a line has to be really crossed for me to be like, yo, Goldie, algo como que estaba no me gustó. Te puedo hablar contigo. You know why? Because now either you look at your wife a different way, or now you look at me like, yo, you seeing shit where it's not there, and that could start some shit, you know, over nothing.
Definitely.
Well, that's. I mean, we all agree, right? Are we going to tell our homeboy that his girl flirted with us, or are we not?
The thing, I had a situation that I did, and that shit backfired on me, so I will say no.
I hear you. Because if it was different, if it was more than flirtiness, like if in the flirtiness she invites you to do something, then it's different. You know, like if she's touchy a certain way.
No, but
you know,
the situation I had was that I saw the girl kissing and everything. But in my shit, I didn't take a picture or nothing. I just said.
Tú lo viste a ella con otro tipo. That's a different story.
That's a different story. So, me being a good friend, whatever.
Yep.
I went to my boys, like, yo, I saw your girl, blah, blah, blah. You know, on this side, she was over there making out with another guy, blah, blah, blah.
¿Tú lo grabaste?
I didn't.
No, so it's your word.
It was my word against her, basically. Type of thing. Well, the whole point was, we stopped talking, whatever, because she started saying that he's lying, blah, blah, he didn't see me, that I think he was. She started saying basically that I wanted to get with her. I'm like, nah, not at all. But, we stopped talking, whatever, not. Then a couple of weeks later, I found out they broke up because he saw her with the other guy that I saw her at the beginning.
So he believed his eyes and not yours.
Exactly. But now, we're not talking no more. We don't talk no more. And he feels like a dumbass because I told you.
I warned you. You didn't believe me.
It is what it is.
Pues mi padre se jodió por cabrón.
Es que eso pasa. So I had a similar scenario, right? Now mine was more concrete than Goldie's was. So I'm at the spot waiting for food. This happened years ago. We're since like cool now. You know, everything's like, you know, we're in a better place. But I'm waiting for food and my homeboy's girl walks in with another one of her friends and a dude. And I see that line was blurred. You know, I could tell it was more than just a friendship. It was there, you know, for a little more than a friendship. I didn't even text him like or call him like, hey, I saw your girl with another dude. I literally snapped a picture, just so everything is concrete. And he texted me back and he was like, bet, good looking, right? All right. Now she walked outside immediately. I guess he called her right away, as he should have. Now they got back together. They fixed things, like I don't know how long it took, but I didn't, they had a daughter afterwards. I didn't get invited to like the christening or anything like that. Bro, seriously, they got married and I didn't get invited to the wedding, bro. How crazy is that?
You were the outcast, bro.
Bro, shit was nuts.
That's what I'm saying. The guy trying to help them. You know what I'm saying?
He's the guy that's trying to.
This is why I say like some aspects in the bro code are overrated because most people are like, yo, you should be my boy and tell me that this, and this. But in reality, your family comes first. So that's his wife.
They worked it out.
They worked it out.
At the end of the day, thank you, but we're gonna work our own shit out. Now, mind your business.
Guess who did? You're right. Guess who didn't do any cheating? Me. Guess who got shunned out of the circle? Me. They fixed things. And instead of being like, yo, he's coming to our wedding, I got shunned. Like, yeah, we don't fuck with him,
bro.
It was crazy. That's why I say some aspects of bro code are overrated. You mind your business.
But at least though, like, at least your conscience is clean. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, yo te dije, tú sabes lo que está pasando. Ya y pa'lante, you do what you gotta do.
Yo, it would have been a lose-lose situation because you imagine he would have called her on his own, right? And I'd been like, bro, I did see her that one night. Why didn't you let me know?
Exactly.
I would have been fucked either way.
Exactly.
Esa la vaina.
Mind your business.
I did it once and I never did it again, because that's just me. I said, fuck it.
No.
I try helping.
Sometimes you try to help
You just mind your own business, man.
That's what I mean. Like it's it's normal. Like you said, you want to have a clear conscience. It's normal especially if it's your boy.
It's your boy, of course.
Like if I see your wife somewhere and she's doing that because we're boys, I feel obligated to tell you, yo, dude, not for nothing, man. Like this is what I saw. And nowadays we have our cameras. Like you can literally get some proof. Right? And, I said, I got proof if you want it. I give it to you, man. I said, you do what you need to do with it, or whatever. But this is what's happening. But at that point, I can't be mad at you if you say, nah, yo, chill. We're going to work out things out. Yo hablo con ella y, no, eso no fue nada, una bobería, and fix it. I can't be mad at you, but don't cut me off like they did with you. Because I just did what I had to do as your boy.
They're going to do it regardless or not because she thinks you're fucking on. She's going to think that except for him, she's going to think that he's fucking up the relationship, which that's what they thought. That's why he didn't get invited to no other parties or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I saw this clip. Man, I wish I would just, let me see. No, I don't think I saved it. This homeboy said this, and this shit was like, holy crap. This is what he said, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to see how wicked a woman could be and how untrustworthy a woman could be, be the sidekick, be the side guy. And I'm like, oh.
You ever seen the...
Espérate, ¿cómo así? Explain that again.
If you want to see how wicked a woman could be,
right,
be the side guy.
Oh, got it.
The side dude.
Okay.
En vez de ser la pareja indicada, sé el chillo.
Para que tú veas cómo las mujeres hacen su vaina.
Listen, yo voy a meter la mano en el fuego, ¿verdad? Ahora mismo.
Ay, Dios mío.
Meter la mano en el fuego.
Ay, coño. Espérate. Álate el agua.
Yo me voy a...
Baby, no sé yo.
Production, make sure you focus on him.
Yo meter la mano en el fuego. Bro, when I was younger, right? Like from 17, I want to say to 19, I had a thing for that. For being like the side dude. It was weird. Like I didn't want any commitment or anything like that. Like I was too, in my mind, I was like, I'm too young. I'm not looking for that. So I used to get a thrill off that shit. Bro, I mean, I would die right now if half the shit I did, would be done to me. But en esa época, la cosa que las mujeres, like, a lot with a man was nuts to me. Like, bro, from Valentine's Day to, bro, it was nuts. It was nuts. But yeah, being the side dude, it definitely opens your eyes to a lot of foul shit.
Like if your homeboy, if your boy, like your boyfriend takes you out on the 13th
You ever seen the?
You're the side.
You ever heard
You're
that
the side.
story?
Yeah.
You ever heard
If
that?
he takes you out of the
Miguel
fortune,
song?
you're the main one.
Don Miguel song? Ya no está enamorado de mí.
So, all right, so at the end of the day, we really come to questioning if he's loyalty over honesty. That's really what it is. Either you want to be loyal or you want to be honest.
You ever seen that clip in TikTok? I think it's TikTok. I saw it. I don't know. Might be Instagram. That his girlfriend is doing an interview with the guy. So basically, that the girl hire another girl to go like talk to the boyfriend, whatever not, and to like go out and shit. And that other girl goes to her and tells her, yo, your boyfriend was trying to kick it to me. He was trying to get it to me, whatever or not. So they go in the interview and he's like, yo, you were cheating on me. He's like, and he's telling her, no, I didn't cheat on you. I didn't cheat on you. I'm pretty, no, but I got this girl. She told me this and that, blah, blah, blah. Then they bring the girl in, right? And the guy is like looking at me, I know what's going on. So, right? So the girl was like, the girl asked the girl, like, yo, so why he told you? No, I told her that we hooked up and we kissed, but I told her that because I don't think she deserves you.
Mm-hmm.
And then the girl is like, oh, so you lied to me. It's like, and then the guy's telling the truth the whole time. It's like, I told you, I didn't cheat on you.
Mm.
So this is like, las mujeres nada más escuchan lo que quiere también.
Oh, yeah. I believe that. You know, it's just, regardless, it's a rough situation. And it's a tough topic. It's real tough. So, you guys out there, leave in the comments what you guys think. If is this real bro code real or overrated? Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back. Follow, share,
subscribe, make
a comment, subscribe,
leave some feedback.
We appreciate you for coming back. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Later.